guys, and welcome back for another short flow. Today's sequence is an upper body strengthening sequence. You won't need anything at all, just some space on the floor, a mat if you have one, or perhaps Hey guys, and welcome back for another short flow. Today's sequence is a strengthening sequence for your upper body or upper back area. You won't need much at all other than some space on the floor, a mat if you have one, and if your mobility is not great, maybe grab a block, one of these hard yoga blocks if you can. If not, I'll give you options to support yourself for those who can't quite touch the floor. So whenever you're ready, come and join me at the back of your mats in a kneeling position. We're going to begin today's sequence with some cat-cows. So if you come onto your hands and knees, hands under shoulders, knees under hips, and we're just going to do 3 cat-cows, really focusing on squeezing the shoulder blades together and then pulling the shoulder blades apart. So hands under shoulders, knees under hips, and we're just going to dip the stomach and look up towards the ceiling as we squeeze the shoulder blades together and take a nice deep breath in. And then as we exhale, we're going to round through the back, pulling the shoulder blades apart and pressing the ground away. So think about hollowing out that chest and creating space between those shoulder blades. Inhale to lift. Exhale to round. Last one. Inhale to lift. Exhale to round. We're then going to come back onto our hands and knees, keeping the hands where they are. Maybe just slide to reach a little bit further forwards, and we're going to scoop our chest along the ground and come up into cobra. From here, we're then going to exhale as we come back down, reach the hands forwards, lift to locust as we inhale. Exhale, replace the hands, push back to your extended child's pose, and we'll repeat 2 more times. So you're going to inhale to scoop the chest along the floor, push up into cobra, squeezing those glutes, those inner thighs, pointing those toes, and then exhale as you come all the way down, reach forwards and back, inhale to lift to locust. Exhale, reset, so push back to your extended child's pose, scoop the chest all the way along the floor, push up into cobra, exhale, come all the way back down to your prone position, reach the hands and legs back and forwards, inhale to lift, exhale, release, tuck the toes, press up and push back into your down facing dog. Pedal out the feet, take a moment there. Think about opening up the shoulders here as well, so creating space across your upper back, maybe taking a few pulses through the arms just to really open up your rotator cuffs, and then gently walk the feet all the way in towards the hands, coming into your Uttanasana forward fold. Inhale as you come all the way up, extended Tadasana. From here, we're just going to exhale as we sit back into chair pose, keeping that tailbone tucked under, sucking the navel back towards the spine and really thinking about pulling those shoulders back and down to have a nice strong upper body and open chest. As we exhale, we're going to hinge at the hips, one dive all the way down into Uttanasana forward fold, and then slide our hands up our shins, finding our flat back tabletop position, squeezing the shoulder blades together, sending the hips back, finding a nice L-shaped position. Exhale, fold all the way back down, plant the hands on the floor, and we're going to walk the feet all the way back to your down facing dog. Pedal out the feet for just a few moments, and then from here we're going to inhale as we lift our left leg up high towards the sky to 3-legged down facing dog. Take the eye gaze forward, swing the leg through, plant the foot between the hands, and then drop the back knee to the floor so you're in your low lunge position. From here, we're going to inhale to lift and reach up tall with the hands. Take the eye gaze up to the fingertips and then just take a small back bend, focusing on staying strong in the upper body. And then inhale to come all the way back up to center. We're going to lift the back knee off the floor, plant the back foot down at a 45-degree angle and come into Warrior One. As we exhale, we're going to squeeze the shoulder blades together and cactus the arms out to the side. Take a nice deep breath in, lift the chest up, exhale, hinge back. Inhale, come back up to your Warrior One, reaching up tall with the arms. Exhale as you twist and open to the side of the mat and come into Warrior Two. Hold for 3 deep breaths. Really squeeze those inner thighs, pull those shoulders back and down, hold those arms out nice and strong. And then on the third exhale, drop that front elbow to the front knee. Inhale to lift and reach with the back hand up and over as you exhale into side angle pose. So option to stay here if mobility is not great. This could be a good option just to stay here for another 3 or so breaths. Option 2 is to straighten that front leg as you inhale, and as you exhale, release that hand to the floor or grab a hold of your block if you have one and use it to support the body in triangle pose. You're then going to inhale to lift your eye gaze and reach up towards the ceiling with the top hand. Take a nice deep breath wherever you're at, and then we're going to take our weight over our front leg. So you're going to slide the back leg out and coming into half moon pose. So step a little bit forwards, take a half a step forwards with your back leg. Press through this front leg, slide your hands out in front of you and keep your fingertips on the floor if you can. If you want to, you can come up to standing and come into this pose. So I'll demonstrate it and then I'll give you time. You're going to slide that back leg up, keeping that top hand up in the air. You're going to lift that back leg and come into half moon pose. Find your balance, squeeze your shoulder blades, squeeze your core. Pull that back hip up and over your left hip. So the right hip should be stacked on top of left. Hold for 3, 2, 1, and then you're going to inhale to lift to warrior 3. So arms go forwards, hip comes down, and you're now level or parallel with the floor. And again, hold for 3, 2, 1. Inhale to come all the way up to Tadasana. Exhale, release, and we'll repeat on the other side. So we're going to do the other side. So inhale to lift and reach into extended Tadasana. Exhale, sit back into your chair pose. Squeeze those shoulder blades back and down. Stay nice and strong. Keep that tailbone tucked under, brace that core. Exhale now as you hinge at the hips, coming all the way down into your Uttanasana forward fold. Hands on top of the soles, on top of your feet. Inhale as you lift into halfway lift, squeezing those shoulder blades together, finding that nice flat back tabletop position, sending the hips back, staying nice and strong. Exhale, melt forwards over the legs. Plant the hands on the floor, walk the feet all the way back to your down facing dog. And this time we're going to come into 3-legged down facing dog with the right foot high to the sky. So send that right foot back, and as you look forward, swing the leg through, plant it between the hands, and come into your low lunge position. So back knee goes down to the floor. Inhale to lift and reach with your hands up into the sky, using those shoulders, so squeeze those back muscles to help support those shoulders and steady the upper body. Take the eye gaze up to the fingers and take a small back bend if you want. Inhale to come back up to center, and then we're going to come into our warrior 1. So back foot goes down, lift the back knee, back foot goes down at a 45-degree angle. Come all the way up as you inhale into warrior 1, exhale, sink into that warrior 1 pose. Squeeze those shoulder blades back and down. Take a nice deep breath in, and then exhale as you cactus the arms out to the side. Inhale to take the eye gaze up, exhale, take a small back bend if you can. And then inhale as you lift and reach back into warrior 1. Open those hips to the long edge of the mat. Exhale, warrior 2 as the hands come parallel to the, or the arms come parallel to the floor. Eye gaze is still forwards. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, one more deep breath all the way in. Squeeze those inner thighs. Keep that body nice and vertical. Take another nice deep breath all the way in. And as you exhale, drop that front arm or front elbow to the front knee. Inhale to lift and reach with that top hand up towards the ceiling, and then all the way over into side angle pose. Again, trying to keep that body nice and, that upper body nice and strong, so really squeeze those shoulder blades sturdy, those rotator cuffs and arms. Take a nice deep breath in. Straighten the front leg if you want, or stay in side angle, and we're coming into triangle. So grab your block if you needed one. Hand goes to the floor, inside of the foot. Lift and reach with your right hand, left hand up towards the ceiling. Find that triangle position. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, release that top hand just slightly so you can take your body weight forwards over that front foot. So bend at the knee, slide that back leg in. Take the hand, the front hand just in front of the foot, fingers to the floor, block or hover. And then inhale as you come into that half moon, stacking those hips on top of each other. And with your hand wherever you need to be, on a block, on the floor, or even semi-lifted, wherever that is for you. Hold for 3, 2, 1, and then exhale as you drop that hip parallel to the floor and reach forwards as you inhale into warrior 3. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Inhale all the way up to Tadasana. Exhale, release, shake it all off, and we'll come back down to the floor. So we're going to inhale as we lift and reach back up into extended Tadasana. Exhale, sit back into chair pose. Squeeze those shoulder blades back and down. Take a nice deep breath in, brace the core, tuck that tailbone under. Exhale as you hinge at the hips, coming all the way into your Uttanasana forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, squeeze those shoulder blades all the way back together. Exhale, fold forwards, plant the hands on the floor, and then we're going to slowly crouch all the way down, coming into a seated position on our mats. So legs are out in front of you. We're going to start with a staff pose hold. So it's a simple seated hold. It's much harder than it looks. So pull the fleshy bits of your bum out from underneath you. Flex your toes and activate through the legs. And then hands by your hips and press the ground away so you're lifting through the chest. You need to be nice and upright in an L-shaped position and active from head to toe. Hold for 3, 2, 1. And then inhale as you lift and lengthen. Exhale as you come all the way down into your forward fold position. Take 3 deep breaths here. Inhaling to find length, exhaling to fold deeper. Last deep breath all the way in. Exhale. And then slowly inhale as you come all the way up. Slide your bum now down towards your heels. We're going to come into bridge pose. So we're coming onto our backs. Take our feet flat down on the floor and bring the heels in towards the bum. We're going to inhale as we lift the hips up into the sky or towards the ceiling, and then shuffle our shoulders underneath. Clasp the hands together. Push the hands towards the heels and shuffle those shoulders under as you push the hips higher towards the ceiling. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release, and slowly lower your back all the way to the floor. Inhale as you lift your knees in towards your chest and hug them with both arms. You can just take a slight rock from side to side, massage your lower back, hug your knees tight in towards your chest. And then to finish, we'll just do a few window wipers. So take your hands out to the side in a T-shaped position, palms facing down, toes to the floor, heels lifted, and simply just drop the knees from side to side. Maybe 5 times each side, just to release off the lower back, release off the chest, release off the upper back, even out the spine. 1 more each side. And then slowly bring the knees back into center, hug them into your chest, and whenever you're ready, just make your way all the way up to a seated position in the center of your mat. And we'll finish with our final inhale as we lift the hands up above the head, palms together. As we exhale to the forehead, kind thoughts. To the lips, kind words. To the heart, kind feelings. Namaste.